LGBTQ Pride Month. I'm very proud to be in a position to where when you look back at the contributions of the LGBTQ community to the city of Tulare, to be able to be the mayor and make this presentation is a privilege of mine. When we look back at what transpired on June 26, 2015, Obergefell versus Hodges, which for many people doesn't mean much, but for those of the LGBTQ community, that's a very meaningful date. And as an attorney, I remember that date because it finally was a time at which the community itself had the opportunity to feel equal, to not feel as different. And it was a real step forward. So from that standpoint, that was, in my opinion, a major move forward in not only this community, but the nation at large. What I'd like to do at this point is invite Brock Neeley and Brian Poth to come forward to accept the resolution that we have to present today. Accepting the proclamation will be two LGBTQ advocates from Tulare. Brock Neeley, Mr. Neeley, who presented the books and donated them. Brock graduated from Tulare Union High School in 1977 and served in the U.S. Navy from 1977 through 1983. Brock has been instrumental in leading the way for the LGBTQ plus visibility and inclusion in Tulare County for more than 20 years. Brian Poth graduated from Tulare Union High School in 1993 and moved to Los Angeles, appearing in over 80 episodes of television. In 2016, he came back to Tulare County and became the co-founder and executive director of the Source LGBT plus Center, serving LGBTQ plus people in Tulare County. Both have focused their efforts to improve the lives of LGBTQ plus residents in Tulare County through service, work, visibility, and advocacy. I appreciate both of you coming and accepting the proclamation that I'm now going to read to you. I could talk further on this, but as a practical matter, the proclamation, and I want to thank Roxanne for doing the research and preparing something that I didn't have to request any changes to whatsoever. Thank you very much, Roxanne, because this is a great job, and my staff at my office knows that things get done 3 or 4 or 5 times before I'm satisfied with it, and you hit it on the first time, so thank you. If I could read this at this point. This is a proclamation, LGBTQ Pride Month. Whereas the City Council of the City of Tulare recognizes and proclaims the month of June 2021 as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer LGBTQ Pride Month throughout the City of Tulare. And whereas all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights, LGBTQ individuals have had a measurable impact to the cultural, civic, and economic successes of our country. And whereas the City of Tulare is committed to supporting visibility, dignity, and equality for LGBTQ people in our diverse community. And whereas while society at large increasingly supports LGBTQ equality, it is essential to acknowledge that the need for education and awareness remains vital to end discrimination and prejudice. And whereas this nation was founded on the principle that every individual has infinite dignity and worth, and the City of Tulare calls upon the people of this municipality to embrace this principle and work to eliminate prejudice wherever it exists. And whereas celebrating Pride Month influences awareness and provides support and advocacy for the LGBTQ community, and is an opportunity to take action and engage in dialogue to strengthen alliances, build acceptance, and advance equal rights. Now therefore be it resolved that the Tulare City Council hereby proclaims the month of June 2021 as Pride Month in the city of Tulare in support of the LGBTQ community. Dated this first day of June 2021, signed by myself and other members, all other members of the City Council. Congratulations, gentlemen. Would you like to say anything?
Give it to the actor. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Mayor. My name's Brian Poth. I use he, him pronouns. Is it okay to take the mask off?
Yes.
Okay. This is, I'm a crier, so I was crying the whole time up here. This is incredible. The proclamation is beautiful. It's so wonderful to see allies draft something like this for us. Usually it's us proclaiming this and banging on city halls and trying to get things recognized. So I really want to say thank you for recognizing LGBT Pride Month. I'm going to stop crying now. So I was born here. I graduated from high school. It won't be a long story, but when I was 17, I knew I had to get out of Tulare because it wasn't safe for me to be who I was. And I found myself back here 28 years later, and I can say that this is a step in the right direction. And I'm going to leave a pride flag here for you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you very much.
Well, anybody that lived in Tulare in the 60s and 70s and 80s knew my mom and dad. My dad was Ed at Safeway. My mom was Carol Neeley at the Wilson School and all the PTA. She served several terms on state PTA board. But of this subject, this makes me proud to say that Tulare is my hometown, where I grew up. I can actually come back and be proud of it. It's a historical moment. This is the first time Tulare has issued a Pride Month proclamation. And they didn't have the incidences that we had in 2013 in Porterville, when I had requested one there. That is the only proclamation that I can find in the history of this United States that has been rescinded. Porterville's had a lot of firsts, not in a positive way, but we've moved it to the positive side. But I would like to thank yourself, the rest of the City Council, and all my hometown residents. Tulare, thank you.